Not a bad opening act here prior to the Red Sox and the Angels and game 2 of this 3-game series. Good evening, everybody. Happy Independence Day. Dave O'Brien alongside Lou Merloni and also Jemiah Webster. Nice way for the Red Sox to go tonight, too, because 9-1 Sonny Gray is on the mound. They always feel great when Sonny's pitching.
Yeah, and probably an all-star snub,
yes.
Right? Probably deserving of it. But what we've seen the last couple of games and here recently really is the Sonny Gray of the last couple of years where he struck out 200 guys. And a big part of that, he's leading with his swing and miss pitch, the sweeper. This is his last 2 starts, almost 28%. Then he's mixing in the sinker and the cutter with it. Now, earlier in the year when he was striking out 2 guys a year a game, 3 guys a game, he was leading with the cutter and sinker. And it's not a big swing and miss pitch, either one of them. But when he gets this thing going, the sweeper, that's where the strikeouts rack up. He's got 20 in his last combined in his last 2 starts. Hopefully he can spin it here in Anaheim.
Caleb Durbin is on a heater. A home run last night. He's hit 7 in his last 20 games. That's going back to June 10th when he had just 1 at that time. Sox Angels from the Big A in Anaheim. Coming away next. Red Sox baseball on Nessa, brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England area Audi dealer today. Playing with Heart. Learn more about the risks of bad cholesterol at playingwithheart.com. By Samuel Adams, our city, our beer. WB Mason, get free next day business delivery from your local hometown team. And by Toyota, recognized as the longest lasting brand. Scenes from Boston. Reenactors in the field of the 4th of July. We are way out here in Southern California tonight for the 2nd game of the series. Red Sox winners here last night, so they're 21-21 on the road, back to 500. Sox have won 6 of their last 8. Time to toss it down to Jemiah Webster. Jemiah, update us on the All-Star voting. As Lou mentioned, at least for the moment, Sonny Gray is not on the All-Star team.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct, Dave. It's been a surprise to a lot of people in the clubhouse. We'll certainly get to that throughout the telecast, but it never gets old to be named an All-Star for a lot of these guys. It never gets old for us as fans of the game as well, because it's like, hey, now you're an All-Star, and that's the case for Ranger Suarez and Aroldis Chapman. Now, Ranger, an All-Star for the 2nd time in the last 2 seasons. He was an All-Star in 2024, but getting back there now, and he's healthy, so he's looking forward to getting back to the game, but it's been quite a week for Aroldis Chapman. Tops of the mountain for reliever strikeouts, and now his 9th All-Star selection. You can hear the excitement when we spoke to both guys in the clubhouse earlier today.
Y a uno, el mérito que le están dando a uno.
Yeah, I think it's really important. It's big for me, that fact. I think it's a testament to how they recognize the amount of discipline and hard work that I've put in, and to have that recognized, it's kind of them showing me my merit with how I've been performing over the years.
Representar a Boston va a ser algo bonito.
Yeah, no, just like I said before, it's just something that I'm really proud of, to represent the Red Sox. Even more proud because of the history that this team has in the league. And just to be with guys like Chappie, who was also selected, it's going to be really cool to be there with him and enjoying it, the 2 of us.
I know you said you didn't get to go last time, but is there anything that you're looking forward to this time outside of the game itself, like the atmosphere, seeing how everything kind of plays out, or what?
No, mire, yo solo quiero, como dije, ir allá, disfrutarlo al máximo, disfrutarlo al 100%. Con el favor de Dios va a ser mi primera vez que estando ahí en el Juego de Estrellas, y esperemos a ver que llegue el día, a ver qué pasa.
Yeah, no, just again, just looking to go and enjoy, be a part of it, have fun with everybody there. You know, with this being my first one that I'm there, who knows? Maybe I'll get to play in the game and be a part of it in that way. So we'll see what happens.
So the Midsummer Classic in Philly in about 10 days, guys, and in his age 38 season for Chapman. He's going in back-to-back years for the Red Sox. Just 2 selections, though, at least since 2014 for Boston when Koji Uehara and John Lester represented. But these 2 guys going for Boston, very excited to be at the Midsummer Classic. And as you mentioned, there could be more. We shall see.
We shall see. That'll take place in the next couple of days. There are always changes on the team. Vladimir Guerrero has already said he's not going to go. He got the most votes at his position, first base. Wilson Contreras, first baseman. We shall see.
Yeah, and Sonny Gray, obviously the guy going today. So the hard part is that you are in last place in the AL East. And it's hard to put 4, you know. But all 4 are deserving. Just kind of talks about the topsy-turvy year that this squad is having. 4 worthy guys.
For Aroldis Chapman, his 9th All-Star. He's bearing down on 400 saves. He has the all-time strikeout record for relievers. That says Cooperstown to me. He has had an extraordinary career. They played a video for him that the club produced inside the clubhouse last night. They watched it. He was very touched by it.
Yeah. Well, listen, well deserved. Obviously, the great career. That was a no-brainer, right? Chappie deserves to be an All-Star.
Time for a look at the Red Sox lineup now. It's brought to you by Plymouth Rock. And Ziegler will lead things off, hitting .318. Romy Gonzalez starting to heat up. 3 hits last night. He's the DH tonight, batting out of the 6 hole.
Take a look at the Angels starting pitcher presented by W.B. Mason. It's the lefty, the 24-year-old Sam Aldegheri. Look at this guy, just starting a rotation. Nice paisan, straight from Italy, born and raised. You got to love him. 4.85, struggling a little bit as a starter. Check out his arsenal. That 4-seam fastball 46% of the time. It's about 92. Really good changeup. That's his best pitch. With a little cutter, curveball, and slider to go with it. Defensively for the Angels, Guzman's back at third base with Neto and Walton up the middle. Shanuel at first. The outfield left to right is Meckler, Lowe, and Adele. Tyler Heineman's behind the plate.
Umpires tonight presented by M&T Bank. Steve Yashinsky is home plate. Rehak at first, Asanya at second, and Beck at third. We're available. The telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. Weather again, classic Southern California, just perfect here for game number 2. 78. Says partly cloudy, but it's mostly sunny here as we get set for game number 2. Last night, Red Sox played actually one of their best games of the year.
Yeah, I liked it. You know, it was a leadoff triple, 0-2 sac fly. Man first and third. Durant again with the bunt, little safety squeeze that caused some chaos. A few more runs. You play small ball, and obviously you got great pitching behind it.
Tonight facing the left-hander Aldegheri.
I know they pronounce it Gary. Aldegheri. I had a hard time saying that.
I know. Born in Verona, Italy. And we're on the way with a pitch outside for ball 1. And last night, Jake Bennett, superb. Chappie with the record setter. Offense got early runs. The Red Sox beat a pitcher who's given them a hard time. A very satisfying win, and for strike.
He came in here game 1. You know, Bennett's been throwing the ball great, but Detmers is kind of like their guy. You know, when you look at this, so you beat their guy up, and hopefully you can kind of continue it. Search for that run total, right? A 5. Put some runs on the board.
Slap foul out of play. Red Sox are 10-1 on the 4th of July in that last 11 Independence Days. Played well on this day traditionally. And happy birthday to that man.
41.
Red Sox interim manager who started his career in the Angels system.
By the way, Jemai pregame did ask him, at what age did you find out that the fireworks weren't for you? He said about 7 or 8.
Oh, it took that long.
Well, parents are probably.
Oh, he had nice parents.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how long before you tell the kids, well, all sorts of things I'm not going to say in case they're watching.
Well, this kid's got a good changeup. In his last outing, he threw the ball well against the Athletics. Went 5 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, and kind of really used that pitch more. Fastball usually leans on this changeup, but a little more heaters, and kind of got to buy him.
3-2. That'll walk him. Downstairs ball 4, so Ziegler is aboard. His first inning presented by Samuel Adams.
He was out of the bullpen as a reliever. Had 3 appearances with a 1.13. June 12th went in this rotation. In his last 5, he's 2-2 with a 6.23 ERA. So a little bit of a struggle in this rotation lately.
Just set on Rafaela, coming off a good night, 2 for 5 in game 1. Red Sox were pretty aggressive early in last night's contest. Maybe looking to do that again. Lefty on the mound. Well, Gary, one of those guys who is competing for a spot in a rotation after the change in general manager. Got a lot of guys doing that now. In there for a strike.
Signed in 2019 by the Phillies. He pitched 19 and 20 for Parma Clima, Italian Baseball League. Then came over and started his own minor league career. He's only 24.
One strike pitch. He had him out front.
There's that changeup. It's a good one. We'll show it to lefties, but for the most part, it's really heavy fastball changeup to right-handers.
Ziegler gets his lead at first, just getting started. Broken bat liner, back to first base and offline. Otherwise, maybe he had a chance at a double play. But Ziegler getting back in, one away.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be an easy double play, but Walton on second base. Look at Ziegler. He kind of almost commits. This is an infield line drive. He goes a little bit too far, but the throw, you wonder too if Ziegler was in his sight, so he's didn't want to throw it off the back of his head, maybe threw it off line.
So one down for Abreu, 266, 10 home runs for Willier. He's getting a lefty tonight. He loves his lefties. In for a strike.
He sure does. 362. Still hitting him hard. Couple last night off Detmers, that double. And that slow curveball he went out and got.
And off the plate as we check out tonight's home run odds presented by FanDuel. For Abreu and Contreras.
Against lefties, that four-seamer, and then he kind of comes back with that cutter and slider.
One down, one on, and the 1-1. During games here on the 4th of July, teams sporting newly designed Nike jerseys, stars and stripes. Red, white, and blue, new era caps. And the Sox, to visually represent, pay tribute to our nation's founding 250 years ago. All 30 teams playing on Independence Day. Gary with a 1-2. Left-hander is the first pitcher born and raised in Italy to pitch in Major League Baseball.
He's a Sox fan too, believe it or not. Obviously a big soccer family. His older brother was a Yankee fan, so he became a Red Sox fan just to annoy him.
Tough to be an Italian soccer fan these days because they don't qualify for the World Cup anymore. Shockingly.
No, for the time being, Obi. For the time being. This isn't going to last forever.
Okay.
Just the time being.
For them, it feels like forever.
Yep.
Back in Italy. And that'll miss. 3-2. Ziegler's already taken ball 4. Red Sox had 38 and 48 with 8 to go, including tonight, before the All-Star break. Back to the net. And remember, after the All-Star break, there are far fewer games left than before. It's 68 after the break. Sox are playing 94 games leading into the All-Star break, so it's a 26-game difference.
Yeah, I was going to say the halfway point. Really? Halfway?
Not quite. Not by a long shot. And he's going to take one close to ball 4, and the Red Sox have something brewing right away. Patient with the young lefty, and it's first and second for Wilson.
Good at bat against the lefty, and just kind of continues to do it. It's always good to get this man up in the first inning. Get there on the numbers right now. At 333, his OPS is over 1.2. Got 5 home runs in the first inning.
2 for 4 last night, including a double in the 9th inning. He tried to make that a triple. He was thrown out by about 15 feet. But another multi-hit game for him.
Yeah, when those couple runners are on late in that 9th, I just kept thinking about that. Trying to get a triple rather than being in scoring position, but he decided to give it a shot. Just didn't work out.
Funny how that happens. It becomes something to talk about later. Like, oh, kind of missed on that one.
Yeah.
And only after Chapman, who got the strikeout to set the record with the first batter when he got Guzman. Then he gave up back-to-back hits.
That's what I'm saying. The time run was up, and you're thinking, maybe could have used that 4th run to be up by 4.
Indeed. Ziegler at second, Abreu on at first, and 1 away. He'll look at a strike.
This fight, I always hear people talking about like he gets thrown out by a mile right at third base trying to stretch it. What's the third base coach thinking? Third base coach has nothing to do with that decision. It is all base runner. It's right in front of him. That was his call. You hear it all the time. People blame coaches. This isn't 12U.
Swing and a drive. This one hammered to left, backing up Meckler, and kiss it goodbye. Wilson strikes again in the first inning. 3-0 Red Sox very quickly. His 19th. He has looked like an all-star to us all season long, that's for sure. Give him 56 runs batted in, 19 home runs.
This is a man with a plan and sticking with it. See that 2-0 take and the heater down the middle? There's a reason for that. He was waiting for this pitch. He was sitting on the changeup. He knew he would get one. 2-0 heater down the middle. He didn't even flinch. It looked like it was by him. And then he came with the changeup, and he lost it. Sitting on it the whole at bat.
He said, snub this. In there for a strike on Durbin.
Here it is. You see him turn this changeup over. Look at the timing. He's just waiting for it. If he threw him 3 heaters down the middle, he might have struck out. Sit on that change.
That Red Sox home run presented by New England area Audi dealers.
Yep, there you go. Here's the question. You think he knew it? Look at this. He didn't even watch it. He had no clue where it went. He didn't need to. He barreled it. That's an all-star there. Sorry.
Yep. No doubt about that.
Like, I get it. You're in last place. Okay, you're 10 games under. It's been a disappointing year. That man is an all-star. Okay, Sonny Gray is an all-star. Chapman's an all-star. Ranger, like, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. You got 19 bombs carrying this offense.
Shot into left center field. Low moving over. He'll run it down. 2 down. And it's not over in terms of his ability to be selected to the All-Star team. Still got time. Guys decide not to go, as we mentioned. Guerrero already. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has already said he's not going to participate.
Yeah, I'm glad. Fan vote, I get it. But really, Rice, Kurtz, and Contreras to the All-Stars, aren't they at first?
High drive, right field off the bat of Romy Gonzalez. Driving back Adele at the wall, leaping up, and he hauls it in. Now, remember, early in the season, he stole 3 home runs in 1 game.
This ball was hit hard. Adele, did he do it again? Was this ball going to get over? Might have. Beautiful catch.
For cars.
Checking on the Angels lineup presented by Xfinity. Zach Neto will lead it off. Soler, the big DH, has hit 11 home runs. We just saw Adele make maybe a home run saving catch. He's hit 11 home runs, hit 37 last year. Facing Sonny Gray, 9-1 with a 2.69 ERA, and the Red Sox have already handed him a 3-0 lead.
Oh, starting pitcher presented by Toyota. You mentioned it. This man's an all-star. He's been pitching great, especially lately.
Neto 228, 18 home runs. And taking the ball.
Let's check out his arsenal now. He still leads on the season with that cutter, but that usage has been going down a little bit. We've been seeing more sweepers. That's why we're seeing more swing and miss. But the fastball, 91, 92, he'll use it. Sinker, curveball, changeup. I had to throw only a couple sliders this year.
By the way, for the Angels, Mike Trout injured right now, but he was just named a starter for the American League All-Star team. He was out here hitting tonight. He wants badly to play in that All-Star game because it's in Philly, right next door to his home New Jersey. In there for a strike.
His 12th. You know, it's funny because like if you were like leading the division, you'd be sitting there like, you know, race back to regular season, or you're gonna race back to the All-Star game. We have that discussion all the time. But this team, where they are, go play in your All-Star game at home.
He had wanted to participate in Home Run Derby. He's never done that before, but that's off the table because of that injury. Breaking ball and a high fly to right, way up there, but not terribly deep. Abreu will run it down. One gone.
Sure, the Red Sox defense presented by Car Shield. Caleb Durbin will be back at third base with Monasterio and Siegler up the middle. Contreras at first. The outfield left to right will be Duran, Rafael, and Abreu. Connor Wong's doing the catching.
Contreras with a blast. The Red Sox ahead 3-zip. Brings up Denzer Guzman, a young third baseman, 253 with 3 home runs.
Kid snapped his 17-game on-base streak. Impressive rookie. Down in AAA, he was hitting .330 with 12 homers, 57 RBIs in 58 games. Tearing it up.
One of their top prospects. Getting a chance here. He has 17 straight games he reached before the Red Sox made him go 0 for 4. 3 strikeouts last night. Aroldis Chapman making history on fanning him for his record-setting K to become the all-time strikeout leader among relievers in the history of Major League Baseball. Cut and a miss.
Good sinker.
1-2.
And that sinker location, four-seam location, I've seen so much of it. Be able to paint. Little comebacker against lefties. Sinker in. But then it just sets everything up. Sinker down in, sets up this sweeper away. With a swing and miss. Yeah, just didn't execute it.
Nolan Shotwell on deck. Sonny Gray 3-0 all time here at Angel Stadium with a 2.70 ERA. Likes it here. And the 2-2 to Guzman. Off the end of the bat, floated into left. A sliding play by Duran. Made a really nice play on that ball for out number 2.
Just speed, making up a lot of ground. Just breaking hard on that. Most left fielders, this ball's diving. Maybe they dive, they scoop it, but he covers a lot of ground. His jump gets in there and just outruns the baseball and gets to the spot. That's one thing offensively. It's been up and down. There's no question. A lot down, but defensively, he's looked a lot more comfortable this year out there in left field. That was a nice play.
Certainly has. Shotwell takes a bender in there for a strike. Now, many things have gone wrong for the Red Sox here in 2026. Outfield play is not on the list. It's a darn good outfield. And fouled away by the lefty hitter, and the first baseman was 3 for 9 against Sonny in his career. Red Sox 3, Angels nothing. Sox fans kind of took over the joint last night with their chants and their presence. It's nice to hear. Some of the Angels fans not too happy about that. 2-strike pitch. Tried to sneak it over the inside, but he missed.
That's that sinker we're talking about. Just a little bit up, a little bit in. Kind of throw it just at that hip. Come back, get that corner.
Nobody aboard, 2 down. And Sonny Gray gets a swing and a miss, struck him out. The toss by Wong to complete the K, and he retires the side in order. Welcome to the Surfside second inning. And another nice start for the Red Sox tonight. They're on top 3-0 on a blast by Wilson Contreras. His 19th. And back at it offensively here in the second inning with Jarren Duran to lead it off. Duran hitting out of 7th spot, 194, 12 home runs. Trying to find it again over his last 9.
I like last night. Kid drove a couple balls to left field, put that safety squeeze down. It always seems like when we get away from Fenway's when he drives it to left. I wish he would do it at home, but there were some good signs yesterday of just staying up the middle of the field.
Tried to hold up. That is not going to be a swing. And it's 2-1.
They're going to need a big week from him. Eventually going to lose Wilson. We'll find out on Monday what the deal is with the appeals, but a lot of people have to step up here in the last 5-6 games of this road trip.
And so Monday is a day off. Then you've got the last 6 games. Let's say they reduce the suspension by 1 game. There's a fighting chance that could happen. That means you don't see him until the second half.
Yeah.
The 3-1. And another walk. Red Sox have already worked 3 of them.
Well, walks are another good sign. Right, swinging at strikes. Seen a lot of just Duran expanding, chasing, swinging and missing. See the baseball. Off to a good start there with that walk. He hasn't been getting many of them.
Sox have won 6 of their last 8, 9-5 in the last 14. But on this trip, you got to sweep somebody. You have to. Montestero gets in, and he will take a ball.
You mentioned those numbers, right? 6-2, 9-5. You got to double it. You got to do it again.
That's right. Yep.
You got to jump 2, 3 teams really in the wild card. Kind of be that second team, third team in that range. Reel some people in. You only do it 1 game at a time.
Montestero, good cut, fouls it back.
You say you got to go out there and win 12 or 15, something like that. Well, you can't do that until you, like you said, 6-2. Okay, now double it up, keep it going, and then see where you're sitting at the end of the break.
Duran off the bag at first. Nobody out. Red Sox up 3-0. You're playing big time catch up. The second half, you don't have as much runway as you did in the first. 2-1 waved at and missed. Change up. 2-2 on Montestero. Connor Wong on deck. Duran lengthening out that lead a little bit. Leads the club with 12 stolen bases. He's holding. That'll be popped up off first. Shonowell ranging. Can't get to that. They had about 44,000 here last night. Fireworks again tonight. They're going to have 3 consecutive nights of fireworks.
It was a good crowd last night. Felt a little bigger last night.
Did.
Might be a little late arrivals. We are in Cali.
It's been known to happen here. When you went to the Dodger game on your night off, were you on time?
Well, yeah, we were. Yeah. We went down that little club he had, little tri-tip, little dinner.
Ooh. Ooh.
Settled in. Why do you think I went? Like, it was in style, Obi.
Just like you know people. And
beautiful.
That's the way to go.
It's like some kind of club behind home plate.
Oh, some kind of club.
We're out there for pregame.
Wined and dined, and you saw a ball game.
Yeah.
2-2. Got him to go. Struck him out. 1 away.
Yeah, nice little celebration. Doc Roberts won his 1000th game.
What a story that's been with Dave Roberts and managing the LA Dodgers. I remember working with Doc on games on television in Boston years ago. And then, he's had this incredible run as the manager of the Dodgers.
Came up in the minors with him. I was with Cleveland. He was with Cleveland.
Great dude.
For years. Great man.
Great dude. So happy for him.
He's touch and go. There.
Oh.
Put a great team together. Losing the playoffs. He was close to being gone. Now he's 2-time champ.
The life of a major league manager. Connor at 289 with a home run. And Duran back on his feet.
Connor's been swinging it. A little 5-game hitting streak. 715. But really go back to the last 14. He's hitting 359. A nice little rebound from last year offensively, where it was just didn't really have a healthy hand to hit with.
Finally got that first home run. A wild runner goes. Here's the throw down. Duran will dive, and he's safely in there. putting on a bit of a show early. He's already made an outstanding catch in left. Now just outruns the throw.
And got that change up. It's 13th bag of the year yet to get thrown out. Pretty close. Heineman pretty quick back there, but you go on first move with the lefty and you get a change up, so get a little extra time to get that hand in.
13 and counting. Long with a chance to pick him up here and make it 4-0. That would be for the second consecutive night in the early innings for the Red Sox here in Southern California.
That's what you need to do. 4 up early yesterday, 3 up early here.
2-1. Driven down the left field line, hooked toward the corner. And that ball a foul ball, but got good wood on it.
I've said it many times over the years, you know, you get a team that's kind of struggling. You put 3 or 4 up on them early, it can kind of put them to bed. Now this year, unfortunately, it's been you. You know, earlier in the year, and offense been better lately, but earlier, remember, you're down 3-0 in the first. You're like, this ain't gonna work.
Duran off second, 2-2. It's the end of the bat, little number. Anthony Sigler on deck. Yeah, this is a team here in Anaheim you could put to sleep very quickly. Both teams are in last place. Just recently fired their general manager.
What you do too is when you get this kid out of there in like the 4th, 5th inning, you start seeing the relievers you want. You look at your club. If you're trailing the Sox late, you know who you're going to get. Some pretty good arms down there. But if you're up 2 or 3, you know who you're going to get, and maybe expand it.
2-2. Boy, another full count. Red Sox are working the lefty. They've already accepted 3 walks in the first couple of innings. See if he sees another changeup. On a 3-2 pitch. And Aldegari will step off. Red Sox will play again tomorrow evening at 9:30. Ranger Suarez against Ryan Johnson, who's a right-hander. 3-2. And the Red Sox will get on the charter very late tomorrow night and head for Chicago. Going to fly really all night. Get into Chicago in the wee hours in the morning. They'll have the day off. But they've had a bunch of those lately.
6 a.m. maybe. I'm going to cut into my tea time.
You're still going to play on Monday?
I'm going to try. You know, get a couple hours of sleep and go get him.
Or a wild man. Swinging a shot foul. He's just a little quick here.
Those change-ups. Sticking with that base open.
Ninth pitch of this at bat coming up. And another 3-2 from the left-hander. And foul back. A shot at Chad there a moment ago. Actually began his managerial career in the Angels farm system with the Single-A Burlington Bees in 2015. Also managed High A Inland Empire before serving as the Angels minor league field coordinator for several years. Another foul ball. That one got the catcher Heineman. Pretty good fight here with a runner at second and one down.
Really good. Change up fastball mix, kind of just following everything off, fighting it off.
See if he's got him. Here comes the 11th pitch of this at bat. No. Pitcher wins it with a changeup. Struck him out. 2 gone.
It's one of those at bats where, yeah, you struck out. You want to see a better result, but 11 pitch AB. It's hard for people to understand, but that's a good at bat. I know it's ended with a strikeout, but next pitch will be his 50th.
Top of the order, Anthony Sigler, who walked to start it for the Red Sox. He was aboard and Abreu was aboard. when Contreras crushed his 3-run homer. Just a bit down.
I was talking with Anthony yesterday. You know, I remember I was down in Georgia. My son at that tournament at Lake Point. We stayed in Cartersville, 5 minutes outside. That's where he's from. So we were going through all the hot spots I hit while I was down there for the week.
The 1-0. Just for the rest of us, when we do get to Cartersville, Georgia, what is the hot spot?
Tap Town. It's a good spot.
Okay.
Woodstock town, about 15 minutes away. Nice little downtown area, but spent a lot of time at the ballpark on turf in 95 degrees. Other than that, it was fun.
Georgia is hot, 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 isn't it? Grounded foul. I lived there for about 7 years in Atlanta. And I don't think I ever experienced heat quite like that, even living in West Palm Beach.
Yeah, we had one of those, a couple of those field-like 105s.
Yeah.
In the mountain turf for about 3 hours. It wasn't too much fun. Seagal's been impressive. I didn't really think he hit right-handed. He's actually 3 for 9 against lefties. He hasn't done it much. Remember the whole thing? He's a switch hitter, but really he's a lefty. But he's going to be a switch. He rolled out there the first game against lefty. I think got a couple knocks, and he said, "Give me good at bats from the right side."
His first career home run in the second inning last Saturday against the Yankees. Got an RBI chance right here. Take a ball. Another changeup.
Yeah, I like him. He plays with energy. You know, he just comes in here and you could just see the energy around him. And kind of people feed off of that. I like high energy guys, not a low energy guy.
Duran with the lead at second, 2 down, and a ground ball at short. Neto will collect that and retire the side. 1 man left on base.
Back in Anaheim on this Independence Day holiday, Red Sox on top of the Halos 3-0 in the bottom of the second. We can come up with a lot of reasons why the Sox have at least 2 all-star snubs, guys, but it appears to be the case for good buddy Sonny Gray and Wilson Contreras. And we heard from Wilson pregame. He said he feels he is deserving after talking with his teammates, but said he wasn't filling his head with illusions of being on the team, but would love to be there because it's one of the motivations in this game that these ball players have to be at their best. Wilson went on to say he was surprised about Sonny's omission. He certainly deserves it too. He said it was a difficult one, but he thinks he should be there also, as did Aroldis Chapman, who we spoke with, and Ranger Suarez. And I imagine, guys, Sonny Gray's comments will be interesting following this start tonight.
Jemai, thank you. He's going to get Soler to fly to center. 1 away in the second inning. Red Sox hit 3-0.
Well, they'll be very thoughtful. You know, take his time. And I'm surprised. You know, you can look at it and say Ranger over Sonny. You know, you look at the numbers: Ranger 4-3, 294, deserving, but 9-1, 269.
Tied for the American League lead in wins. If he had the innings required, his ERA would be 4th best in the American League. Suarez right now, number 5 high, deep drive center field, sending back Cedar Rafaela. Low tag that one. That is way out of here. That is a monster shot, his 7th home run of the season. That'll make it 3-1 Red Sox. And a high, majestic blast by Josh Lowell, the center fielder.
Cutter. Almost 110 off the bat. This thing went 437. See this little cutter. And it looked like he was trying to go back door on it. See where Connor's set up, ends up leaking inner half, kind of right into that lefty swing. This thing was loud and went a long way.
437 feet.
Yeah.
For their first run of the game. Here's Joe Adell, another home run threat.
Remember, the league appointed Ranger. So maybe they look at some numbers, you know, like FIP, fielding independent of pitching. Sonny's ERA jumped to 3.58, Ranger 2.72. It went down. That kind of saying luck here, whatever, but I don't buy that. Sonny's been outstanding. But I do think last year played a role in it. Last year he was the biggest snub at the All-Star game. He was 7-3 with a 1.94. That ERA led the National League, and they put Mizorowski after 5 starts.
Which was controversial unto its own merits. Grounded foul off the bat of Adell.
Very. Trey Turner came out. Everybody came out. And you're leading the National. You're 7-3 with a 1.94. And we know who Miz is now. I get it. But after 5 starts, I know he's a big show, but this is an all-star game, and I don't know. He deserved it last year. Maybe is this one of those, hey, we really messed up last year thing too? But Sonny deserves to be on as well.
No doubt. 1-2 to Adele. Off the plate.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's still worthy. Ranger's been outstanding for you.
Incidentally, back to 2019, Sonny Gray, 66-6 when he gets 3 runs or more in support. 2-2. Downstairs for a ball. Dell 11 home runs, hit 37 last year. With 98 runs batted in. May have stolen a home run already tonight. It's off the table. Ball 4. So Adele will take a walk, and that'll bring up Wade Meckler, the left fielder, hitting 282.
Yeah, Meckler and Walton there tonight against the righty. 2 lefties. Both guys hit righties pretty good. Meckler 320. 2 homers in the year, but they're both against righties.
One on, one out, a run in, and a check swing. The appeal, a no swing. Batting stats presented by your local Honda dealers. Up the middle, base hit. In the second base, stopping there, Adele. And the Angels making a little noise like they mean to get right back in this thing. Only a 2-run lead. Home run, a walk, and a solid single, and that'll bring out Andrew Bailey.
It's a couple cutters, just missed location. Both of them been hit really hard here this inning.
Donovan Walton, the second baseman, will dig in next. If Sonny Gray indeed is eventually selected for the All-Star team, it would be his 4th selection with 4 different teams. Made it with the Athletics in 2015, with the Reds in 19, and the Twins in 2023.
Well, yeah, this is kind of who he's been. I know, like last year, the numbers look bad, but some under the hood ones that say he was outstanding. So, when the offseason happened, they made that trade. They're like, he isn't the number 2 you're looking for. For me, it was only because I wanted someone for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
But for 1 year, there's no doubt in my mind he could pitch like one.
Walton indicating a bunt, takes a strike.
Of course, later it was Ranger. That's the long term, right? 5 years. But
just recently, in that last Yankee start, he reached 2,000 in the strikeout category. Adele and Meckler get their leads. Heineman, the light hitting catcher, is on deck. And Sonny ready for a 1-1. Fouled away.
Been great. 6 consecutive quality starts. Sox 5-1 in those games. He's 4-0. That ERA just over 2.04.
So good against the Yankees, of course, flirting with that no-hitter into the 8th inning. 1-2 home. Trying to hold up, and he went. Got him. Strike 3. He puts away Walton for the 2nd out in the inning.
See this swing. The sweeper down and in. Yeah, bad travel.
So the 9-hitter Heineman, 167 with 1 home run. Chance to get out of this without any more damage. He has allowed a home run in the inning. A walk and a base hit. Heineman forced into action about midway through last night when Ohapi, their regular catcher, got drilled by a foul right into the mask. Really shaken up. He crumbled at home plate. Could not continue. Adele at second. Meckler, the runner at first. 2 down, and the 1-0. Well, the All-Star Ranger Suarez on a bump tomorrow night at 9:30. Facing right-hander Ryan Johnson. Red Sox will have Monday off. Open up a 3-game series against the surprising White Sox on Tuesday. Red Sox a game back at Cleveland going into play today. Rolled foul. And now Sonny Gray has the upper hand, 1-2. Finish up with the Mets in New York and then the All-Star break. All-Star game on that Tuesday the 14th, preceded the night before by home run derby. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He put him away. Little sweeper action there to strike him out. They get one. 3-1 Red Sox. Deep Threats presented by Aura. Wish you could delete yourself from the internet. Try Aura today. 40 years ago this fall, Game 5 of the ALCS. The Angels 1 strike away from winning the pennant. Dave Henderson crushing a home run off Donnie Moore to give the Red Sox a 6-5 lead. You heard a little snippet there about Michaels, who said this is one for the ages. It certainly was.
I remember watching that. Dialed in, 15-year-old kid. Following that whole thing. Of course, eventually broke my heart. An introduction of both those days.
Yeah. Falling in love, and then your heart gets smashed to smithereens. That was a heck of a series. Cedon to lead things off here in the 3rd inning. Red Sox hit 3-1. I don't think you can watch that and watch Donnie Moore and not recall that within a few years, I guess, he was gone.
Yeah. Suicide 2.5 years later. Suicide was awful.
Cedon has lined to second, 0 for 1. Then it's Abreu and then Contreras, who has hammered a 3-run shot. Angels have come back with a home run of their own. Aldegari with a 1-2. And flied into right shallow. Coming on Adele, and he will make the catch. So 1 down and Abreu next. Well, you're right now a little 4-game hitting streak. 4 for 16.
It's a little one. Well, big ones, little ones, but you'll take it.
How do you size up his first half so far? He's sitting here with 10 home runs, 39 runs batted in. Still leading Major League Baseball right fielders with 16 defensive runs saved.
That's a good first half. You know, I still think there's more there. I mean, I love what we've seen. Remember his first year playing every day against these guys, lefties, and he's done outstanding against them.
Sky, this one popped up on the left side. Guzman will make the play. His pitcher eventually gets out of the way. 2 down.
I just think there's still. People have a hard time understanding. Like, it's his 3rd year in the league, kind of as an everyday guy. Like, it's still learning time. You know, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th year. Like, that's learning time in this league and yourself and facing lefties. I wish he could take that same mindset against righties, because we know what happens against righties. It gets longer. Short stroke against lefties, long against righties. You should be crushing righties as well.
Wilson 1 for 1, 3-run blast. Home run number 19. So up to 289. Leading the club in batting average, home runs, and RBIs. He'll look at a strike.
He's still sitting on that changeup.
His ranks in the American League entering today. It's a very, very nice season to date. As he will skip away from that one.
Some of those numbers. top 3 or 4 hitter in the league, right? American League. I mean, everything's other than RBIs, and a lot of that's to do with guys in front of him, but that's it to make 16th, but still, like, that's more than half of the games we have played.
It's got to stay on the field. He knows it. The 2-1.
We talked about it yesterday. I think 7 games is crazy. It's just me. I think 3 or 4 gets it done for a position player. Very damaging. Miss a series, miss 4 games.
Good count for him. He'll hammer that one to third and picked off by Guzman to spin and dropped. Shanoa has been a little unimpressive over there at first base. And Contreras is on.
If I'm an infielder, I got it. I need that ball picked. Like, that's kind of like the easy one, right? The one that's this one you get picked at this level all day long, right? Bounces right in front of you, the backhand. Like, I mean, I know the ball's in the dirt sometimes, and the minute it goes in the dirt, they give the error to the infielder. But I mean, that's E3. You got to pick that one. It's not even an in between them.
Looked like just a low throw.
I don't even know if it hit the dirt. Kind of off the heel.
Got to make that play.
Yeah, you do.
So an error on the first baseman. Durbin will take one inside. Caleb 0 for 1 to fly to center. Continues to swing a really hot bat. Last night a solo home run. He'll take a ball.
He had 1 home run in the first 58, and you thought, okay, he's going to turn it around, but he's just not maybe that kind of guy that could potentially give you 15 to 20 homers. And all of a sudden, he's got 7 home runs in the last 20 games.
Yeah, going to the game on June 10th, they had 1 home run.
Yeah.
Step off a dive back in safely by Contreras.
Now, I don't know if he's going to keep that pace. Don't get me wrong, but you do wonder if he's a guy that has a little more pop than maybe what you thought the first 60 games. He's shown it.
Sure is. 2 down, 2-1. Red Sox have worked a lot of 3-ball counts already. They've taken 3 walks. There have been 6 3-ball counts already against the left-hander. Good count for Durbin. And a 3-1. Mile high pop-up back behind home plate. Heineman up against the netting. And that's no catch. It was off the net. Heineman did a nice job playing it off the netting, but no catch.
You know, I'm chuckling because honestly, 6 weeks ago that's caught because we're at a ballpark with a bigger backdrop, right? When you're not going well, that's caught.
That's right.
When you are, ricochets off the net and you got another chance.
Caleb Durbin right now, you're still swinging.
Yeah.
Runner goes. And this one popped up and playable. At third, Guzman to make the catch. That's all for the Red Sox.
Red Sox baseball summer camps, the experience of the summer. Week-long camp includes baseball instruction and a trip to Fenway Park. Sessions run now through August. You can learn more at redsox.com/camps.
Angels coming up here in the bottom of the 3rd inning against Sonny Gray. Red Sox hit 3-1. Dave Lou Jamai with him. And this is Zach Neto, their leadoff man. A little topper and a foul ball off his foot. So that'll be strike 1. Neto 0 for 1. He's flat out to right. And Guzman and then Shanoa top of the order for the Halos. Neto 18 home runs. So you got to be careful with him. He had 26 last year.
He's got some pop. A little trouble defensively this year. 13 errors. That leads all of baseball. He's -8. Outs above average. Well, when I first caught eyes on this kid, I thought he was really plus defender. Tough year. Oh,
he goes down. Sinker didn't sink. Neto hits the deck. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Too many misses like this from Sonny. It's a little too close to the head for a lot of people. Just able to get out of the way of that one.
When a pitcher buzzes your tower like that as the hitter, are you expecting him to give you a little bit of a nod or some sort of signal that sorry about that?
It's nice if you get it. Sometimes you don't even look out unless there's maybe some kind of history, and then you honestly depends who you are, but sometimes you dive a little bit more. And you're like, all right, kind of game on.
A little pop up off first base, that'll sail and out of play. 1-2.
Yeah, unless there's any kind of history, there's really or game situation going on, but obviously a guy like Sonny Gray just obviously lost a grip. Still a scary moment for him.
One, two, in there for strike 3. He sets down Neto after knocking him down. 1 away.
Sinker. Just it caught him. Sonny's a lot of spin. Right, so as a hitter, you think like outer half, you see it out of the hand, you think this is going to be a sweeper off the plate. Well, the sinker then comes back and catches the outer half. You just sort of give up on it. Just froze him.
Guzman 0 for 1. It's that one to the hole. Monasterio got to it but can't make a play, and it'll be a base hit. Denzer Guzman aboard. Red Sox held him off the bases last night to end his 17-game on base streak. It'll be a single.
It's a tough play to finish off. He had to go a long way. It wasn't hit hard. That's going to be a tough throw. Especially he's out in front of it, so he's already kind of running out of the box. I don't think there would have been a play at first.
So Shotwell, the batter, he whiffed in the first inning. He's 3 for 10 against Sonny in his career. At second base, started by Sigler to Monasterio, back to first, double play. Red Sox turn it 4-6-3 to get out of the inning. That was just 6 pitches for Sonny Gray.
Back out, first inning ended. Romy Gonzalez drives this ball to right field. The delve goes up and it leaps far from the wall. Was it going to get over? It's close enough. I know it would have been a home run in 20 ballparks off the bat of Romy Gonzalez. He robbed him for at least extra base hits.
Like we said back on April 5th, he had 3 plays like that in a 1-0 victory for the Angels. He robbed 3 home runs, last of which he went into the stands. It was the most spectacular of the 3. Romy's second at bat, chops it toward third. Guzman will glove it. Fire, and he is out. Bang, bang play, and he's cut down. Jeremy Rehack, first base umpire, said so.
Really nice quick catch and release from Guzman just to get it in the area. Shotwell picks this one for him, which is what you want to see. But see that quick release, boy, glove to hand, just gets rid of it in the vicinity. Shotwell does a better job with this one. Really nice play at third.
And Duran, Jai with a walk and a stolen base so far tonight. They really like this kid, Guzman.
That was quick. That was kind of like a shortstop playing third base.
Got a future here. And a ball on Jaron. Monasterio on deck. 22 years old, from the Dominican Republic. Bases empty and a 2-0.
Kid's played a lot of shortstop coming up. 85 games there in 2025. Even this year played 20 games, 41 games there, but also 20 at short. So you can see it. He's playing third base like a shortstop. Good athleticism.
Another 3-ball count.
He's seen the ball well. One of the biggest issue with him is the chase, the swing and miss, not swinging at strikes.
Trying to reach for the second time tonight. A 3-1. And he will. That is ball 4. Red Sox have taken 4 of them. 2 of them have scored. So that's going to hurt the left-hander Aldeguerri, and also his pitch count closing in on 80 already with 1 out in the 4th inning. Monasterio struck out first time up, 0 for 1. Jared took off the last time and stole second, his 13th. Holding here. That's ball 1.
You know, Jared's last 26, the month of June where he really struggled. He's had 3 walks. His last 26 games. It tells you a lot. We got 2 here tonight.
Red Sox with a home run in the 1st inning off the bat of Wilson Contreras, a 3-run homer. Sox had 2 more doubles last night. And fouled away. And that is significant because the Red Sox are now number 2 in the American League in doubles. It's a big jump from April when they were near the bottom.
Yeah. Always lead doubles.
Always.
A lot has to do with Fenway Park.
A lot of them on the road now.
Yeah.
1-2. Jammed him and fouled away. Tampa Bay got beat. It's the end of their 9-game winning streak.
Shocker.
Yankees lost again though, 11-4 to the Twins, so it remains a 4-game lead for Tampa Bay in the division. And a left-hander with a 1-2. Fly foul, they'll do it again. We're going to see a lot of Tampa Bay when the second half begins. The first 4 games of the second half at Fenway against the Rays. Remember, one of those is a doubleheader.
The first night, right? That first Friday?
That's right.
Well, after the break, it's division, right? Tampa Bay for 4, Baltimore, then Toronto.
Durant off the bag and a 1-2 pitch. A soft ground ball. Walton has to go to retrieve it. He has 1 play. That's first. And the second goes Durant with 2 down.
Take a look at the unobstructed view schedule. Tune in for the next one Tuesday at 7:30 and watch the game with Jared Carrabis, Jonathan Papelbon, Lana Rizzo. It's presented by Blue Moon. When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter.
Connor Wong 0 for 1, struck out first trip. As a man at second. Red Sox 3, Angels 1. Wilson Contreras, his 19th home run, 3-run shot in the 1st inning to get the Sox out in front. And the check swing. They appeal. He did not swing.
Let's get that run back. Remember, the Sox up 3-0 in the first. You know, they're 19-1 on the road when they're leading by 3 runs or more. There's just so many extreme numbers this year, but they're already up 3. But you can expand it.
2-0. Looking at a strike. 5-game hitting streak for Connor. And the lefty with a 2-1. And again, hit very softly to the second baseman. Walton up and over. That's all. Red Sox get a base runner, but cannot bring him in. Time for our USAA salute to service. Earlier tonight, as part of the Angels' 4th of July celebration, United States vets and their families unfurled a 300-foot American flag for the singing of the national anthem, and the Condor Squadron performed a military flyover. 18-6 Texan aircraft coming your way, and that was really impressive. So is that shirt.
A lot of those around. It's nice. 250 years. Happy birthday, America.
Soler will take one down into the dirt. Did you catch what Tim Healy of the Boston Globe was wearing?
Yeah.
On the pregame? Tim's actually in the booth right next to us. He is laying out with his USA gear.
I think it was dad's.
Was it his dad's?
No, I don't know. It looks like it. Looks good. Looks good on him, though.
I thought you had a really cute story for the 4th of July that his father had gifted him this wonderful shirt. Tim's like, I wear it every 4th of July. Apparently not.
Yeah, actually, guys, he just got it coming over here from the Fenway Target, he said.
Okay.
It was just one of those that you see it and he's like, I got to have it. I need this for my collection that he's going out here. But we're talking about the 4th of July here. And baseball on the 4th of July, such a staple. I was talking to Peyton Tolley about this and being able to wear these fantastic uniforms that the Red Sox have on display out here. He said, I don't know how, but I'm going to get this in my bag to get home with me. He also plans to take part in the post-game fireworks celebration. And I like to call Peyton the table setter because of that spring training presentation he had on America. But he says this holiday timeless. There's a reason why it's America's pastime. Such a staple. It's like football on Thanksgiving and basketball on Christmas.
And this is the 250th. Amazing. Ball 4 to Soler, by the way, to lead off the inning. Josh Lowe has already cracked a long home run, 437 feet. He bats here. And grounds that one foul. This is Tim's shirt, by the way.
Oh, that's a great shirt. Like I said, looks good on him. Looks good. I'd wear that.
I like it for his it. Looks good on Tim. Very, very patriotic.
Yep.
And a ground ball, deep second. Sigler throws off balance, got it out there. Man, nice play to do that. Gets Soler, gets the lead man. Lowe becomes the runner at first with one away.
It's a great play. Great play by Anthony here, ranging out. He's already playing over there in that hole, but to be able to get this one, a lot of second basemen will just give this play up and get the out at first. You know, you're not going to turn it, so if you can get one out, if you get your feet, get a good grip on this thing, good strong throw. He's got a strong arm. Nice play.
Now here's Adele. He drew a walk first trip, fouls that one back. Runner on at first. Red Sox ahead 3-1. We're in the last half of the 4th inning. Sonny Gray trying to come away from the night 10-1. As of yet, not selected to the American League All-Star squad, but hold that thought. Runner goes, and it's tap foul. Aroldis Chapman and Ranger Suarez both picked today. Aroldis was a peer selection, and Ranger Suarez Major League Baseball selection. So as of now, the Red Sox have 2.
You know how the pitchers are too, right? When they line up, when they pitch, they throw in that Sunday before.
Low the base runner, and the 0-2. Fouled off.
Some guys will bail out of it. As you mentioned, Vlad Jr. already has. Does that open the door for Contreras?
And Gray from the stretch. And Red Sox going to challenge.
The catcher's challenging the ball call.
Oh, wow.
The call's overturned. The pitch is a strike. Boston retains their challenge.
That little sinker, just enough sink to catch the top.
And it's strike 3. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Connor now 17 challenges. He's got 11 right. Pretty good, around 65%. Above average.
And we'll send up Meckler, who singled in the second. Runner at first and 2 away.
And it's the top of the zone, right? Joe Adele, big guy. Comes down a little bit, but still that height is the part. You're really not sure where that zone is, so nice job by Connor.
Toss over and a dive back by Josh Lowe. Has good speed.
does. It's hard to believe he and Nathaniel are brothers. Just opposite, right? Nathaniel's not that fast, right? Power guy. This guy's an athlete. Fast, quick.
Brother plays for Cincinnati. And 2 strikes on Meckler. Red Sox trying to win the first 2 games here with Suarez on the hill tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. East Coast time. And that'll drop in there for strike 3. He's going to challenge it.
I think you should keep walking. Pretty good pitch, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Caught all the strikes on.
The call's confirmed. The pitch is a strike. Los Angeles has 1 challenge remaining.
Back-to-back Ks by Sonny Gray. Red Sox baseball on Nessa brought to you by Nissan. Visit nissanusa.com or your local dealer. BJ's Wholesale Club. Make BJ's your home of the save and get up to 25% off grocery store prices. And by USAA, who proudly salutes our military who made America's 250th possible. Back in Anaheim, Red Sox hit 3-1. Ziegler has walked and scored. He's also grounded out, facing a new pitcher. Sammy Natera out of their bullpen. That one driven fair down the line. Over to get to it, Adele into second base. A dive safe with a double. Anthony Ziegler. Red Sox get just their second hit. First one was a 3-run homer. And now a double to begin the 5th.
He sort of stays on this. First extra base hit this kid is allowed, and he's had 9 appearances, but he's only given up 1 run, 3 hits, and 10 2/3. I mean, this kid's been pretty impressive here for the Angels. I mentioned first extra base hit given up. Ziegler kind of beats this thing out, beats the throw, and again continues to kind of do the job right in that leadoff spot. Made a couple beautiful plays at second.
Cedar Rafaela 0 for 2. Red Sox got 3 right away on a home run by Contreras. Angels came back in the bottom of the 2nd, got 1 back on a homer. Cedar will rip that one foul.
That's that second pitch. 2 pitches, right? It's 95. Fastball and that slider. He's got a split. He's only throwing a couple of them. It's good on. You see the numbers. His 4th hit he's given up. 10 2/3.
1-1 home.
Well, it's hard to do here too, but because those sliders that are coming into Cedar, so you got to get Ziegler over. You know, if you can. Now it's going to be hard. Sliders boring in on you, but when we talk about the fundamentals, kind of this team, the way they have to play it now here a little bit, especially if you're going to lose Contreras. I'm going to get him to 3rd. I see an attempt to do it.
Got a piece of it. Abreu on deck. Ziegler off the bag at second. And a 1-2 from the southpaw. And he won't offer. Cedar singled and stole second base in the 1st last night. Singled again in the 6th inning. And the Red Sox victory. Locked up by Aroldis Chapman, who set the all-time strikeout record for relief pitchers here last night in Anaheim. Lurching play by Heineman to keep that from being a wild pitch. Aroldis said after the game he'd been waiting on that moment. It meant so much to him.
That's a big moment. strikeouts than any reliever in the history of the game.
One of the items could very well appear on his Hall of Fame plaque in Cooperstown.
Wilhelm had over 1,800 innings as a reliever. Chapman had 847.
Yes.
He had more than 1,000 innings pitched. Chapman just went by him.
He was also a knuckleballer.
Yeah.
3-2. And downstairs, and it's going to be another walk. Red Sox walking a lot tonight. 5 times now. First and second.
Join us at the Boston Common for Out of the Park Sunday, July 12th. You can watch the game on the big screen as the Red Sox take on the Mets. It starts at 12:30. You can enjoy free food, entertainment, giveaways, and appearances by Wally and Tessie. You don't want to miss that. Visit redsox.com/out-of-the-park.
Abreu takes one up high. Willier with a walk and a run. He was aboard when Contreras destroyed his, a 3-run homer. First and second, nobody out. And the ball. Red Sox been real patient.
Yeah, and this kid's been so dominant. So it's like the first outing where everything hasn't gone his way. So you can see he's kind of rattled a little bit. Got ahead of stayed on and just missed badly.
2-0. There's a drive, socked to right field. Adele backing up, turning around. That's going to be off the wall. Siegler rounding third. He's trying to score. He will. The throw comes into second now. Breaking for home. Here's the tag. Won't get him. Rafaela stealing a run. Red Sox get 2 there. Down to second goes Abreu. You were saying, oh no, and you were right, but it was not a good throw.
Well, there was a lot of chaos going on. This ball was hit so hard that Siegler kind of had to wait a long time. Rafaela was full sprint going first to third, but Abreu ended up going to second base. If this throw goes into second quickly off this relay, he's out at second, but he holds it. And the minute the throw goes there, Rafaela takes a shot, and this throw was way offline. Watch Abreu. I don't know if he thought this was gone, but he doesn't commit to second right there. If he throws to second, he's out. See how he holds up? But Neto's throw way off the mark. Some aggressive base running works out nicely. Look where this throw is. Great slide by Cedon. It's kind of chaos.
It's a strange looking double too, wasn't it? By Willier. It's a done in tight on Contreras.
It was just hit too low. I mean, that ball was absolutely smoked off the top of the wall. Hit a 106, which is a line drive.
So the Red Sox lead at 5-1. A little bit of chaos, but it pays off for the Sox. 2-run scores, so a pair of doubles in the inning. And the Red Sox open it up again.
That was one of those. I saw Willier going to second. I'm like, oh no, he's out.
Right.
Then he got safe, and I'm like, I saw Cedon take the home. So, oh no, he's out. Yeah, sometimes it works.
Well, maybe things are beginning to go the Red Sox way in a lot of areas. Contreras already a 3-run homer. He'll take a ball. Red Sox have scored 5 runs. They only have 3 hits in the game. And the 2-0. Oh, massive cut. 2-1.
Oh, the Gary only gave up 1 hit. 1. It was to this man. 3-run shot.
But the Red Sox have drawn 5 walks and 3 of them have scored. It's a part of the game the Red Sox have not participated in very much, taking walks, but they are tonight. And maybe on the verge of another. The count's 3-1. Durbin on deck. Hitters count. And he'll swing and hit a fly ball into left. Meckler right there to make the play. First out of the inning. And Abreu staying glued to second. Durbin will climb in now.
Abreu keeps doing his thing against lefties.
Durbin with a fly to center to pop up to third. the spots lately he's really been capitalizing on. And in scoring position, he takes a strike. Roman Gonzalez next. Five runs on 3 hits for the Red Sox, a run on 3 hits for the Halos. And more activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Got a right-hander up. Red Sox starting to get into that pen. One and 2. Right-hander is Efferjan.
Goes hard from the Red Sox. They were going to trade a couple years ago.
And the fly ball hit to right center field. Long sprint for Lowe. Adele coming over. Lowe will make the grab. 2 down. Once again tomorrow, 9:30. Ranger Suarez and Ryan Johnson, the last game of the series.
We'll have a third man in the booth with us tomorrow night.
Mark Kubica, who's a terrific pitcher, and he's really a wonderful analyst for the Angels. He's going to be our third man in tomorrow.
Yeah, it's an NBC Peacock game, so we'll have the broadcast, but Angels will be represented in it.
Looking forward to introducing you to Gooby. A high fly down the left field line deep. Meckler on the run, heading back into the corner, and it's gone. Romy, he strikes a 2-run shot, and the Red Sox open it up 7-1 in Anaheim. His first of the year. That just kept carrying and carrying into that corner. And it's a 4-run 5th inning for Boston.
Just like the forgotten man here in this first 3 months of the season, that you didn't have him. You just really forget how great he was for you all year, and then pretty much became your starting second baseman. And what he's doing here in the last 2 nights is not easy. Didn't have a camp, missed the first 3 months, got what, 20 at-bats in rehab? He's been tearing the cover off the ball the last 2 nights.
Now 3 hits, 2 RBIs last night, a home run tonight. Here's a look.
There's that slider we talked about. He's got 2 pitches. Left that one up. At first I thought Romo with the reaction thought maybe he missed it, but instead he looks like he kind of knew he got it.
Jarren Duran's just been hit by a pitch, so he takes first.
Ball kind of curls into that corner.
Just enough.
First of the year. Feel good to get back into the mix. I know it was eating at him watching his team for the first 3 months and able to help.
Efferjan coming on. Red Sox are about to bring their 8th man to hit here in the 5th inning. Inning 5 is powered by Salem 5 Bank. And the 5th inning has been very kind to the Boston Red Sox, who lead it 7-1. Roman Gonzalez with a home run. Doubles by Siegler and Abreu. Red Sox with some daring base running that paid off. And now Efferjan, hard thrower coming out of the bullpen.
35th appearance. We'll get it up there 98 to 100. Got a good sweeper to go with it. And a little slider, a couple different breaking balls.
Monasterio 0 for 2. There goes Duran. He will not even throw, and he will have another stolen base. 2 tonight. And 14 for the year. And a pop-up on the infield. Pitcher calling for it. And will make the play to retire the side. But the Red Sox get 4 more, leading it 7-1.
Sonny's Arsenal here after 4, presented by your New England area Audi dealers. Again, leading with that sweeper, sinker, curveball. Now the cutter ran away from it a little bit second time through the order. Got hit hard, but still pounding the zone. 11 first pitch strikes, 16 hitters.
Red Sox scoring for him. 7-1 Boston at the midway point. A win for Sonny Gray, and he would improve to 10-1 in the first half. Donovan Walton is 0 for 1 with a K. He'll ground that one to first. Off the glove of the sliding Contreras into right. And it should be a base hit for Walton to lead off the inning.
Balls hit hard. Romy's probably, talk about that home run he just hit, probably the lead candidate, right? Be over here at first base, but it's another area of it as well. Like the defense that Wilson Contreras gives you. Now, he doesn't get that ball smoked, but he has been fantastic over there, really settled into the position. Romy had a lot of time there last year, but he'll most likely be at first.
When the suspension kicks in.
Yep.
Here's Heineman a catcher, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That was the 4th hit tonight for the Angels. They do have a home run by Josh Lowe in the 2nd inning, but that's their only run. Red Sox with a pair of home runs. 3-run homer by Contreras, 2-run homer by Gonzalez. But he gets a ground foul. He has had a double play ball 4-6-3 in the 3rd inning.
Pitch right there. He's kind of a missing location throughout the night. That's that cutter. See how Connor wants it away, kind of try to steal a strike. He's left a couple of them there inner half, and they've got hit hard. That was the home run to Lowe. Keep it out there.
Sonny's 1-1 and a tapper to second. Sigler to Montestero, got an out, back to first, and in time, double play. Second one the Red Sox have turned in the last 3 innings. 2 down.
Pitch here. Just turns it over, little sinker away, and Heineman tries to pull it, rolls over. Routine double play. Good job by Sigler to get out of his glove. Let the shortstop do the rest.
Top of the order in Neto with the bases empty. What was the most important rule you were ever taught, or thing you were ever taught about turning a double play?
You got to get it to the middle infielder. Whether I'm at second or short, my job is to get it to him quick. Let him do the rest of the work. And a lot of times the ball dictates whether it's a double play or not. You know, sometimes the ball's hit too slow. You try to do too much. You know, and rather just be like, I'm only going to get 1 out here. And you try to be too quick, and that's when errors happen. So I always talk about what you want and what you should do. Sometimes 2 different things. You want to turn a double play, but the ball's hit softly to your left. You got to range out. It's not going to be turned. Take your time, get one of them, and then let the shortstop or the second baseman do the rest.
Sort of the old John Wooden line: be quick, but don't hurry.
Exactly.
Yep.
Find rhythm. I think most infielders find that rhythm.
1-1 will drop in for a strike. On Neto, a fly out and a K for him tonight, 0 for 2.
Of course, old school when I was at second, get out of the way quick, because they're coming.
When you played, they were going to take you out. They weren't messing around either. Swing and a miss, got him with that curveball. That's a 9-pitch inning for Sonny Gray. 7-1 Sox.
Stadium, Red Sox on top of the halo, 7-1 in the top of the 6th inning, and got some more forward guys for former Angel rehabbing Red Sox Patrick Sandoval. He worked 5 solid shutout 1-hit innings for the Portland Sea Dogs tonight with 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, but most importantly at where they wanted him with the pitch count for his build-up to getting back on a big league mound for the first time since June 21st, 2024, fighting back from Tommy John surgery. He had 68 pitches. Chad Tracy says that they're going to wait until he comes in tomorrow to see how he feels physically, then make more decisions on the rotation after that. But he could be in line for his Red Sox debut in that Mets series and could reasonably throw 80 pitches in the buildup at that time, guys.
Yeah, that's precautionary, right? Do 68 today. Just make sure he wakes up. There's no setbacks. You feel good. Arm's healthy. Feels normal. He's going to be in there on Thursday out in Chicago.
Meanwhile, here in Anaheim, Red Sox with a 7-1 lead after winning Game 1 last night. And Connor Wong is 0 for 2, leading off the inning. We're into the 6th. Then Sigler and then Rafaela. And a 1-2 from the right-hander. And down he goes. Swinging him a strike 3. 1 out in the Red Sox 6th in front of Sigler.
He's got a big arm. They traded him a couple years ago. I think Chad Epperson actually had him down in Portland. Loved his arm. There was 100. Good slider. Remember they trying to beef up that pen. Everybody got beat up. Louis Garcia, the sinker ball, got a ground ball machine. Gave up 4 home runs in his first 7 games. Couldn't get the ball on the ground. This kid's got a good arm.
Here's what they always say about sinker ball is if he's a little tired, it's better. So if he's really amped up, really sharp, it's slightly elevated, and that can happen, right?
Yeah.
Good night for Ziegler. A walk, a run, a double, and a run at the top of the order. Continues to impress. Started the night hitting .318. And Heineman will go out for a conversation on what to do on 1-1 with 1 away. Ranger Suarez, the All-Star, newly minted All-Star for the 2nd time in his career, on the hill tomorrow night at 9:30. The All-Star game's in Philly. Of course, he was a Philly before coming to Boston, so this is back to his old stomping grounds, Citizens Bank. Twists him around, he gets hit. Ziegler will take first base, hit by the pitch. Twisted up like a pretzel.
That ball looked like it bounced, hit the leg, and then came up. Might have got him in that face area too while he was at it. There's really nowhere to run. It hits his leg, then pops up under the arm. There's nowhere to go.
It's finding you, man. That is going to find you. Swing and a miss by Cedon. Runner at first and 1 out. Red Sox 7 and the Angels 1. Abreu on deck.
These guys get on the same page. Me and Heineman.
Nothing in 2. Red Sox playing tomorrow night here. They never come out here and don't play a day game. Might be a blessing though, because the sun here in day games is absolutely brutal in Anaheim. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Cedon will fan, and 2 down in the inning.
Can be difficult.
So it's either you play the day game or you're going to fly all night and have a day off, which is the case for the Red Sox.
You're a plane sleeper guy though.
I can get it done on a plane. Yeah. Better and better as the years have gone by. Do you sleep at all?
I try to get an hour. Sometimes 2, but I can get something out of it.
When I was younger, no chance.
Right.
And felt every bump. Now it's like, 5 million flying miles later. The fastball will miss on Willier. A walk and a run, a double and a run for him. And a runner on first, and that'll be pop foul back out of play.
The longer the flight, you spend longer card game. Back in the good old days.
Of course, players still do that. Get into those multi-hour card games on the flights to kill the time. Another 3-ball count. Red Sox have had a ton of them. One on and 2 out. 3-1 home. Another Red Sox walk. And the second one tonight for Abreu, first and second. Time now for our strong play of the game presented by New England Chevy Dealers. Together, let's drive.
Well, this is how this one started off in that first inning. 2-1 changeup. The only hit. Gary gave up. But it went 421 feet for Wilson Contreras. 109 off the bat. The 19th of the year. Got the Red Sox going here 3-0 early. And again, another first inning home run. 6 now for him. Tearing up the first inning.
Again, it is 2-1, and he'll take ball 1. Red Sox have taken 6 walks in the game. Their season high is 8, which they've done a couple of times. They have had plenty of traffic tonight here in Anaheim. Traffic in Southern California.
Well, the weather's been bad for us.
Not too bad.
Midday rides. We haven't hit it.
We're staying away from downtown LA, which is a good idea.
Yeah, long ride the other night to that Dodger game. That's it forever. Got some of it there.
Oh, that can be a hike. 1-1. Chopper foul off third. Did you Uber to the ball game?
Dodgers?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your price tag on that Uber? Do you mind sharing that?
I wasn't paying. So I enjoyed it.
All right. You could have cared less.
Put that on my boy Dice.
your guy Dice paid it. Oh, did he ever? Ubers are just a little pricey around here. Outside, and 2-2 the count.
Right about the same price we got for that Pokemon card.
Oh, but you could have done so much better.
I really could have. I didn't know. Now I know.
Next time you're going to make a killing on that. On the breaking ball inside. Red Sox have worked a full count. Once again.
Yeah, nice night offensive. A couple of home runs, a couple of doubles, bunch of walks, seeing the ball better. Good at bats.
3-2. And popped up. And to right center field low. The center fielder there to make the play. Red Sox with a threat, but they're going to strand 2. On this special weekend across America, we're proud to participate in MLB's Star Spangled Sunday, presenting the final game of the day to the nation on NESN and the networks of NBC Sports. And that's Mark Gubicza. He's going to be joining us, the Angels analyst, as a 3-man booth for us here on NESN for tomorrow night. Gooby's a great guy, doing this a long time, really good at what he does. Get the Angels perspective.
Remember watching him growing up, those Royals teams in the 80s. Played with one of my favorites, Brett Saberhagen. 2 of them were tough.
Yes. Guzman will send that one into right field. Pretty well hit, but Abreu with space back there to put it away. 1 down. Guzman 1 for 3. Sonny Gray's allowed 4 hits.
You know, I was looking at him, and we can do the games with him. I know him pretty well from over the years. I just kind of looked him up just to kind of see everything, the career he had. 5 guys he faced most in his career: Boggs, Mattingly, Ripken, Ricky Henderson, Kirby Puckett. Imagine you got to face those 5 guys more than anybody.
Yeah, tough way to make a living.
You still got pretty good numbers. You got to face those guys all the time.
You got to ask him about that.
Woo. Still a sub-4 ERA in his career. Played a long time.
Yeah. Looking forward to that tomorrow night. Shotwell has hit into a double play and also struck out. Sonny drops in a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gray came into tonight 3-0 in this ballpark. He's always pitched well here. 3-0 with a 270 earned run average.
He's really looked good here last 3 innings. Some quick innings. That second inning, that home run, then followed by a walk, followed by a hard single. You're like, he's not going to be great every night. He's going to battle through this one, but he's settled down nicely. Got a couple ground ball double plays.
Off the plate. 3-1. He's walked 2. On one hop, that one gets to Siegler on the right side, and that's 2 down. So fell behind the count, but got the ground ball and sends up Soler, trying to make it another 1-2-3.
Score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com. From official jerseys and memorabilia to hats and hoodies, we've got the season covered. Visit MLBshop.com/Red Sox, the official source for your Boston Red Sox gear.
Soler with a fly to center. He's also taking a walk tonight. Bases empty. Sonny has 7 strikeouts on the ledger this evening. Soler just 2 for 16 off him lifetime. And he'll pop that one into left, racing out Monasterio. Duran coming in. He's got it. It's a 1-2-3 for Gray. Red Sox baseball on NESN brought to you by Subaru of New England. Lots what makes Subaru Subaru. By J.P. Morgan Chase, reigniting the American dream to expand opportunity nationwide. And by Plymouth Rock, auto and home insurance for Boston sports fans. Checking out the USS Constitution and also the Boston Tea Party Museum. And a little 4th of July vignette. Meanwhile, here in Southern California, it's been a really nice trip for the Red Sox so far. They lead tonight 7-1 after winning last night. Chase Silseth, the right-hander, will make an appearance out of the Angels bullpen beginning the 7th.
Yeah, a nice little year for them. Good fastball, 96, 97. Split, little sweeper to go with it. That split. Hitting 146 off his fastball. This pitch he throws the most, too. That's impressive.
Durbin, the leadoff man in the inning. Caleb 0 for 3 tonight. Hit the ball in the air 3 times. Giovanni Moran in the Sox pen. Recently off the IL.
We got to get back. He threw the ball real well for you. Nice addition.
1-2, a lunging little tapper to Guzman. 1 out for the Sox in the 7th. Romy Gonzalez has contributed again tonight, 2nd night in a row. Last night it was 3 hits. And tonight a 2-run homer. Red Sox happy to have him back. First couple of games he was looking for his stroke. He's found it.
Yeah, you know, Chad even talked about at the last game in the homestand. He liked a lot of his swings. Kind of using the middle of the field, barreling some balls. Looked like the timing was back, and he is. Look, he didn't skip a beat here so far the first couple of nights. Remember, Adele robbed him of at least a double, maybe a home run the other way.
Might have been a home run. Yeah. Would you say a home run in 20 parks?
20 parks.
0-1. That'll miss.
You just sort of forget. I think he was kind of like a role player. Well, played 96 games last year. Hit over 300 for you. 9 homers, drove in 53.
One poke foul. Tonight, Red Sox with Sonny Gray on the mound. Red Sox heading to another win. He's heading to another win at this point.
Well, looks like he's done, right? 70 pitches, maybe. Hanging up in the top step, chatting it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
Well, last night, you know, he just kind of used, because of how good Bennett was, you only used Whitlock for 1 hitter. He threw 2 pitches. Chappie came in, so if you got a bullpen out there that's fresh, coming off an off day, up 7-1. If you can find a veteran like Sonny Gray, a day where it's a short outing. Granted, he went 6 innings, only 70 pitches, but you take it.
Sends up Duran. John's been on base all 3 times tonight. 2 walks and hit by a pitch. Bennett terrific last night. Career highs in so many categories, but that's exactly what it looked like last night, even if he was in any trouble at all.
Yeah.
Same look on his face. He's rarely in any. Outstanding performance. All comes back to starting pitching for this Red Sox team. If they can score just a handful of runs. I know we've been saying that all year. It's been happening more frequently lately. 2-strike pitch. And struck him out. Red Sox go in order here in the 7th. We're going to keep it right here for God Bless America. 4th of July celebrations here and around the country. But the Red Sox ahead 7-1 in the middle of the 7th.
Rise if able and kindly remove your caps on this 4th of July as Tim Kepler leads us in God Bless America.
God bless America, the land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide wind foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. My home, sweet home.
For the 7-1 lead, his pitching line presented by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices. So take a look at that. He is the oldest pitcher in Red Sox history to have 3 consecutive starts going 6 innings or more with 1 or fewer runs allowed and 7 or more strikeouts. And at the end of the night, he could very well be 10-1 as Moran comes on. Our forward employee pricing call to the bullpen. And yet, despite terrific numbers across the board, he was not chosen for the All-Star game today. It's not a done deal. He still might be. And as of this moment, he's being left off the team, and that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, he has been your most valuable pitcher. You win this game here, you're 12-4 when he takes the mound. You're 27-44 when anybody else starts.
A weave and a miss. Lowe goes down swinging. So Moran gets his first man, 1 away in the Angels 7th.
Weird, isn't it? To see a guy 10-1 with a 2.61 ERA, which he currently has.
Weird is one word. It's accurate. Unfair is another.
Well, I mean, Ranger was in that spot last year when he had a 1.94, 7-3, and then got left off.
As of now, Ranger Suarez and Aroldis Chapman, certainly both deserving, are ahead of the All-Star game in Philly. Sox 11-4 in his starts. That says it all right there.
Maybe 12-4. We'll see.
Wave and a miss by Adele. He's walked and struck out looking. 7 runs, 4 hits for the Red Sox. A run on 4 hits for the Angels.
He's just fun to watch, especially the guy tomorrow night too. Like you said, he's deserving, obviously, but just brought 2 veterans in here who can just pitch. They're not throwing 100. They're both around 90, 92, and they just know what they're doing. Kind of makes you feel good about the game again, to be honest, right? It's not all about, hey, we got to throw harder to get anybody out.
That's right.
They set it up. They use the fastball, the breaking ball off speed.
It's pitching. 2-1. And I thought you were going to say, well, as a Red Sox fan, you feel really good when they pitch because it's a really good chance the Red Sox are going to win the game.
Oh, yeah.
This is being done without Crochet.
I mean, that man had one bad outing in Minnesota. The Rangers really owned 2 bad outings to start the year.
Tapper here to Monasterio. Just sent down to Dell. 2 up and 2 down.
It had more to do with WBC, if you remember back then. Ultimate fun to watch.
There's a serial climb in. He'll bat for Meckler.
And that's important too, by the way. Sonny Gray, in between Bennett, in between Tolley, and if Early was here, he'd be there too. Let's just talk. What you saw, why I went here, why I went there. This is the swing. I saw him cheating for this based on what I saw earlier in the game. Like those, they put a price on experience and reading swings.
Siri hitting with the bases empty. Bottom of the 7th. Red Sox with a commanding lead. This road trip has started pretty darn well. We'll find out what it means, but Red Sox winning one of their best victories of the year last night. As far as across the board, things they did very consistently. Tonight got a home run from that man very early. First inning. 3-run shot by Wilson. Added 4 more in the 5th. And Sonny Gray took care of everything else. And a 2-1. Lefty fires. A swing and a miss struck him out. Once again, the Red Sox get them in order. CBS proud to be part of Red Sox Nation and all the communities we call home, delivering trusted care, everyday essentials, and support that goes beyond the prescription. Learn more at CBS.com. Well, another in a line of relievers here for Kurt Suzuki and the Halos. Brent Suter, the lefty. He will get 8, 9, and 1. Series stays in the game to play center, and Lowe moves over to left.
Yeah, really full pitch mix here. Gonna change up on the slider, fastball, no powering 87. Let's have that elite extension though. Almost 7 feet 3 inches. That 87 plays up a little.
Monasterio with a strikeout, a ground out, and a pop up 0 for 3 tonight. Red Sox have a pair of home runs. Contreras and Romy Gonzalez have gone yard, and a line drive base hit into right. So Monasterio starts off the 8th inning with a single.
Nice little day saver. 0 for 3. A little knock to right. Go 1 for 4. Helps you sleep at night.
Connor Wong trying to do the same thing. He's 0 for 3. And trying to keep alive a little hitting streak of 5 straight. Red Sox only have 5 hits in the game. They have scored 7 times.
Take advantage of walks, a couple of doubles, couple of home runs. It's the home run ball. It's a beautiful thing. Get 5 runs on homers.
And a line drive softly hit. That'll dunk down for a single. Back-to-back hits for the Sox in the 8th inning.
Same thing for Connor.
The kids in the upper right-hand corner again in the top deck working very hard, earning the cheers of the crowd as they chant USA, USA. Tarps off.
They got a good tarps off crowd though.
Big time.
They got a lot of participation in that, Obi.
Maybe the best we've seen.
I'll do the last couple innings play-by-play if you want to jump up there.
You know, that's a long way up for an old guy like me, Lou. And there's that. And you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
There's a few of them I don't want to see either.
But they're young. Swing and a miss by Ziegler. Good night for Anthony. He's been on base 3 times. As a double, he's been hit by a pitch. He's drawn a walk. Scored 2 times. These guys in the upper deck are gearing up for USA Belgium in the World Cup. That's on Monday. And downstairs a ball. Despite the score, they're having a great time.
Yep.
1-2. Popped out of play. Another sellout tonight, by the way, at Anaheim. 43,599. Some of them got here late.
Some of them left early too.
Fireworks again right after the game. Here on the 4th of July, 250th national birthday. Shot out to left field. That's drilled. Racing back to make the play is low. Runners will hold it first and second. 1 away. It's Cedar Rafaela to hit next. Cedar 0 for 3, but did take one of the walks and scored one of the runs in the 5th inning. As the Red Sox have drawn 6 free passes tonight. For a team that doesn't walk very often, very important in this game.
I'd like to see Rafael draw that walk. See Duran's got a couple of walks.
Two on one out. And that's a liner into left field, down for a hit. That'll drive in another run. Monasterio in to score. Heading into third, Connor Wong. He'll dive in, and into second base, Cedar Rafaela. So 3 guys in this inning who did not have a hit yet, all have a hit now in the 8th.
Kind of just out in front of this pitch off the end of the bat, but hooks this thing down the line. A little changeup. Same thing with Ziegler, right? Just got that out in front of the bat, hit that ball well, just off the end. He's able to drop it in. It's always nice. 3 guys over, kind of collect some knocks.
Willier could have a really big night with a base hit here. He's already driven into tonight with that double in the 5th.
Well, got the lefty on the mound.
Yes, got him right where he wants him.
Yeah.
So second and third, infield drawn in for the Angels. He'll take a strike.
Yeah. I love the World Cup being here and getting that kind of atmosphere. Remember when the Scots took over Boston, but you kind of see it in different ballparks too. There's that feel of it.
Nothing quite like it.
I like it.
And you're right. That spirit exudes in ballparks all over the country. Of course, in the World Cup stadiums, it's been unbelievable. France survived today. They move on. USA again playing on Monday. Argentina barely survived yesterday. One of the giants. So it's been a great tournament. Tremendous for our country. To mention Mexico and Canada. Canada went out today. They were knocked out of the tournament. They had a heck of a run. Swinging a liner caught by Walton, and the runners get back to second and third. 2 down.
Good at bat. Fell behind. Got 3-2. Barreled the ball right at the second baseman. Give Wilson a chance to have a big night with the RBIs. Already has 3 with that 3-run homer in the first.
56 to lead the ball club. That's in there for strike 1. Red Sox 8 and the Angels 1 here in game 2. Setting up for the Red Sox to have a chance at a sweep with Ranger Suarez on the hill tomorrow night. Pretty good birthday for that man too.
Yep.
For Chad Tracy, turning 41 today. And across for a strike. He's going to challenge it.
The batter is challenging the strike call.
Wilson's a guy, remember spring training, so locked in when it came to challenges. That hadn't been the case in a regular season.
The call's confirmed. The pitch was a strike. Boston
That
has
pitch
one
looked like
challenge
it was
remaining.
pretty good the whole way. Twelve challenges now, only 4 overturned.
And he's going to go. He commits, and that's going to be strike 3. Should say strike 2.
12 challenges, 4 overturned now. I think at camp he was like 6 for 6. And he was like, oh, he's locked in this ABS thing. Inside corner, he doesn't see well sometimes.
And he'll pop that up into left. Drifting back is Neto to make the catch over the shoulder. Red Sox do grab another run. They lead it 8-1 in the middle of the 8th. The official hospital of the Red Sox is Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center. They're advancing medicine with breakthroughs in research, nationally ranked specialty care, and innovative treatments. Wilson Contreras part of the uprising early in the game with his 3-run homer. Red Sox ahead 8-1 to the bottom of the 8th. And Greg Weissert comes on to pitch. Now Wilson Contreras had quite a bit to say before the game, Lou. Harkening back to what happened against Washington and his role in that. Of course, he's staring down a 7-game suspension right now. He's appealed it. Major League Baseball will soon make that decision known, whether they're going to reduce it or uphold all 7.
Tim Healy of the Globe talked to him. He's wearing that special shirt of his. But Contreras apparently broke down. Tears, kind of gave an unprompted apology. Said it's been a really tough week, emotional week for me. I hope that they understand how emotional it's been, and I'll prove myself with my actions on the field from here moving forward and show them the kind of person I truly am. So we'll see. They'll have a chance to talk to him on Monday and see what happens here with this suspension. Hate to lose him for the rest of the road trip, that's for sure.
1-2. Yeah, but his road trip has started so well.
Yeah.
Red Sox about to make it 2 for 2. No question, there's an awful lot on his mind. The tragedy back home in Venezuela weighing very heavily on his heart and soul. 2-2, but he's a man who plays with so much fire anyway, and sometimes it gets away from him.
Yep.
And became the first player in Red Sox history to be ejected in back-to-back games.
Oh, the first one was a joke.
First one was an absolute joke.
I mean, tapping the helmet, I mean, walking off the field, like that's just very sensitive umpire.
But you know, you mentioned the word sensitive. I think he's sensitive to the talk about all of this. You know, I think he hears a lot of it, sees a lot of it, knows what kind of player he is, but he also understands he can be a leader here.
I've said this before. I have fully enjoyed the Wilson Contreras experience. I love the emotion he plays in. I think this team needs some of that fire.
Totally agree.
The young group. This man here, he talks about his journey from Venezuela and what this game means to him. He plays every single day like someone's trying to take the game from him, and he's not going to let it.
3-2, and that's going to be ball 4. Isn't it part of you that's like, boy, I wish everybody played sports like that all the time?
Yeah.
It means that much.
Plays it hard, and I get it. If you're playing against him, he does some things that kind of get under your skin. That's part of it. He's competing.
It seems what he was trying to say is, I'm going to try and reel myself in on a couple of moments that have gotten away, maybe. So he could stay on the field. Ground ball at third. Durbin. And DeCina is going to be on to first base, and in time. Red Sox have turned 3 double plays. Monasterio with a good job tiptoeing and firing to first for the twin killing.
Weiser erasing that leadoff walk. Down and away. Monasterio, good job covering in that shift, turning it. You know, Greg, look at that arm slot. 16 degrees this year, 14 overall, but this looks a lot more sidearm than I'm accustomed to seeing earlier in the year. Like, it looks like he's really dropping down here. I saw him playing catch yesterday. It looked a little different. How low he's getting.
Zach Neto takes a strike.
I remember a little bit higher than that, but a couple times he's really dropping down, almost straight sidearm.
Neto's flied out, and he's also struck out 2 times. Nobody aboard.
Look at that. Lower that arm angle, maybe. That's really low.
It is. Well, just got a double play ball with it. Neto will ground that one to third. Durbin on target, and that's all. He faces only 3 men. That's the end of 8.
We talk about the turnaround here for Caleb Durbin. Check it out. First 48, last 31. Obviously the numbers, but look at the ground ball rate. Almost 58%. He's not hitting the ground balls. He's getting the ball in the air. 39. You'll take it. And the line drive rate almost doubling what you're seeing. Of course, the OPS. So the numbers are better. It's really simple. He's getting the ball off the ground, keeping the ball in the air, and being more productive.
And the eye test says a vastly more confident hitter.
Yeah, I mean, 0 for 4 hitter now, you're going to have that. The last 5-6 weeks, he's been one of your better hitters.
Looking for his first knock. Red Sox had 3 guys who had been hitless through the first 7 innings come up to bat in the 8th and get a hit. He's trying to join him here in the 9th, and he'll foul that one away.
Look at Ian Duran. You know, Duran's been on base 3 times, a couple of walks hit by pitch. But just got another lefty in here, another battle.
And in there for strike 3. He's going to challenge.
Batter's challenging strike call.
Pretty good spot there, wasn't it? Down the way. Wow.
Ooh, barely missed.
Calls overturned. The pitch was a ball. Boston retains their challenge.
.1 inch. Like, how accurate is it? We're going to go that tight on it. All right, take it.
A lot of people feel it's helped reveal that umpires are pretty good.
Yes.
It's that close. He'll ground that one to deep short. Neto has a long throw, but gets it there in time. 1 away. Durbin 0 for 5 tonight. StatCast 3D is powered by Google Cloud.
2-run shot here for Romy in the 5th. Got a little slider. See that degree, 38 degrees high, but he strong man, still hit it out of here. 368, tucked around that little corner. First of the year is coming off the IL. Nice series here so far for Romy. His first 2 games.
Last night a triple, had 3 hits. Tonight the 2-run blast.
As we mentioned, you're going to lose probably Wilson at some point. Guys like this man right here getting hot. Durbin staying hot. And the next man, Duran, kind of try to carry you into the break. But he's got to pick it up. You're going to lose that bat for a few.
One and 2 on Romy. Duran next. Red Sox struck for 3 in the first inning, 4 in the 5th, another run in the 8th. And they got a Sonny Gray performance, so good that Sonny only had to go 6 innings tonight.
Nice 70 pitches. Be able to just nice to have one of those outings once in a while. This guy pitches like he's got a reservation after the game, doesn't he?
Quickly. Suter home with the 3-2. Punched into right on the line. Adele's right there though to make the catch, and 2 down. Red Sox have only had one inning where they've gone in order tonight. That was the 7th. Had men on base all night. We'll bring up Jarren Duran. He's been on base all night 3 times, 2 walks, and he's been hit by a pitch. First 2 games have sold out here in Anaheim. 43,599 on hand tonight as they await the 4th of July fireworks presentation. Ground ball behind the back, diving play. Shonowell, he'll flip to the pitcher, and he will get there in time to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox.
Well, Sonny Gray went 6, but he did strike out 7. And when he got in some trouble, he would go to this pitch right here, that little sweeper down in to Shonowell to finish it off. And then in a jam here in the 2nd, he gets Walton with it, Heineman again with it to get out of a big jam, and then a good sinker down and away. I mean, he just kind of really had sinker control. And of course, that slider. Another great outing here from Sonny Gray. 6 innings, 4 hits, just a solo shot for 1 run, punched out 7. And able to do it in 70 pitches. Limit those pitch counts. Nice time of year.
Gamboa coming out of the bullpen, and we are into the bottom of the 9th inning with the Red Sox ahead by 7. Sonny is 3 outs away from being 10-1 on a ball club that will have 39 wins with a victory tonight. That will get the Red Sox inside that 10 under, be 9 under.
Game over on the road, 22-21. 7-2 the last 9. Keep that going.
3 more outs. You're looking at playing for a sweep tomorrow night.
Yeah, you got to put it to bed. Like, we're beyond the point of, hey, we won the series, we're good. Nope. Nope. Win or lose, go to sleep, wake up, got to win another game. Got Ranger Suarez on the mound. Tomorrow's game just as important as this one.
1-2 pitch to Guzman. A little tapper back to him. And Bowen knocks it down. 1 away. The Angels have not had a hit since the 5th inning.
Last night really didn't do much either until the last couple of innings. They got their 2 runs in the 8th. Bennett was kind of tiring. Tried to put a little rally against Chapman. And a quiet offense for the Angels.
Brings up Shonowell, who's 0 for 3. Ground ball at first. Contreras wants to take it himself, and that's 2 fast outs in the 9th inning. So 1 more to get, and the Red Sox will win the series and be dreaming about a sweep tomorrow night at 9:30. And Soler, the batter, he's flied out, walked, and flied out 0 for 2. And the base is empty here in the bottom of the 9th for the Angels. And a high fly to right field, that'll do it. Right at Abreu, and the Red Sox win the first 2 games. They win this one going away 8-1. An outstanding start to the road trip. Tonight it was Sonny Gray and some home run power, and the Red Sox win this by 7 runs.
Yeah, the long ball here today. Obviously, Sonny Gray was absolutely fantastic, very efficient. Only needed 6 innings, 70 pitches from him. But it was the offense, right? A couple of home runs, 3-run shot, 2-run shot, a couple of doubles, only 7 hits. But the big ones, put up 8 runs. Now you got to go for the sweep tomorrow.
This Red Sox win presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. 8-1 the final. And stay tuned for WB Mason Extra Innings Live. Adam and Jim will break down the key moments in tonight's victory. And Jemai will interview Wilson Contreras, who hit a 3-run bomb. That and more coming up after the break.